Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Let me go ahead and turn the music down. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and hop over. So today we have a very special guest with us on the podcast. Her name is McChizzerton. We're all already in a Discord call. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump over to the Discord call and tell them what's up and we'll go ahead and talk. Hello guys, how are you?
Hi there.
Oh, there he is. He's just pointing. He's gone mad already, guys. So, as you guys know, I'm your host, Mr. Duro, alongside with the Juggernaut. And then
he's not here.
Jeez. And then we have our very special guest today, McChizzerton. McChizzerton, how are you doing?
You know you call me Chiz.
I know.
Fantastic. How are you today, Duriel?
I am doing well. For those of you who don't know, Chiz has been part of our community for a very long time.
A year?
Yeah, over a year. She's been part of my community since I was at 50 followers, and now I'm
right
like,
before.
Yeah, right before. Now I'm at like 360 or something. So she's been with me for a long time, and I appreciate you, boo.
I appreciate you. Oh, goodness.
So
I'm just stuck in the middle of these two.
I know. Too bad. You love it. Don't lie.
Juggy, one of us.
One of us.
Oh, wait,
Yo,
I gotta fix
Marshall, thank you for the host, my dude. Much appreciated.
She's just like, ah,
I know.
Dance.
So Chiz, since
Just need a Spider-Man down there now.
So Chiz, Jug and I know about you, but the rest of the stream might not know about you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Let's see. Well, it all started on a cold, dark day in Russia, 1947.
Ooh, I love backstories.
No, truthfully, I've always loved doing entertainment. I've always been in the entertainment theater, shows, anything, right? And so, I originally started streaming on a website called livestream.com. And I was doing Amnesia when it first came out. And anyway, I went to a friend's wedding, and a friend of mine was telling me that he streams on Twitch. And I said, you know what? I really miss streaming. And I said, you know what? Why don't I start streaming again? No, really, why don't I? And so I did.
Well, there you go. Marshall says hi, Chiz, and hi, Jug.
Hi, Marshall.
All right, so
I've just waved at Marshall while I'm pointing it, trying to poke you in the head. Didn't work.
No, it didn't. So, how long have you been streaming, Chiz?
It'll be over a year now. Well, it's been over a year since April. Yeah, about
Yeah,
April.
because I think you started maybe a week or two before I did.
Correct. Yep, we were super close.
Yeah, because
I know that.
I started the 28th of April.
I think I know I was beginning of April, late March. I think I remember I was the Ides of March, if I remember, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a hope for a wish for Julius Caesar. You know. Yeah.
So, what got you into it in like the first place? Like, what made you decide to choose streaming and just the platform and Twitch all in general?
Well, like I said, when I did livestream.com previously, that was just kind of a Google search on a whim, and then a friend of mine just sort of said, hey, I'm on twitch.tv, I'm a streamer, and that blah, 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 and really, it was that conversation that just kind of changed my life, and I said, I'm gonna go stream.
Nice.
Well, so you've been streaming for over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
There's been all this big ooh-ha over Twitch. Everybody knows always about women streamers, and it always seems to go down the negative.
Yeah.
Do you feel that impacts everybody, every woman streamer, or is it just what everybody puts onto a woman streamer?
A little bit of both. So actually, I did I had a game magazine, an EU magazine, interview me, and I was featured in the magazine. I have the link if I can drop that.
Yeah, go ahead and drop that for us.
But on that exact topic, which is why I think it's funny, but just to kind of sum my feelings on this, I feel that it's a little bit of both. I feel like it's a little bit of self-imposed as well as community pressured and community stigmatized. You know, I've always made it a point that I talk about my my personality as my focal point, my entertainment and my content as my focal point, versus my tits. So
you see, I could do it as well. I could quite easily do it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Jug, you're probably what, a B cup?
Well, I filmed my wife, so I think I'm at least a B.
Anarchy says, Juggy, leave Duriel alone, you fanny.
Don't bully the little one.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, well, Jug and I are actually the same height. So, I mean...
The same height, and I kind of dwarf him this way.
Yeah, he kind of goes off, and, you know. So, from my understanding, you're a variety streamer, correct, Shiz?
Yeah, I sort of just do whatever the fuck I want, and it's great. Like,
no argument there.
No, exactly.
Right. I mean, I'm trying to think of, like, some of the best examples of me literally doing whatever the fuck. So, like, right now I'm doing Banjo-Kazooie for the E3 hype of the Smash character reveal, right? But I've played Wind Waker, I've played Overwatch, I've also had painting streams where I followed along with the Bob Ross tutorial.
I remember those streams, those are fucking awesome.
Yeah, honestly the only reason why I haven't is because I've been too lazy to go to Michael's and get more canvases.
There.
That's really it. But...
You know why it is? Because it wasn't the first shop you walked into.
It wasn't even the last shop I walked into. Like, that requires me leaving home, okay? I like being a nice little hermit, alright?
I mean, who doesn't? So, and from what I also understand is, you also do podcasts as well, and you've had people on your podcast, like General Andrews, and also Crankage Games.
Yes, I have. I was very fortunate to have them on my podcast.
I loved both those podcasts so much. They were freaking amazing.
Yeah, and you know, that was I like I said, I was surprised to get both of them to agree to come on to what I consider my rinky-dink little podcast.
Rinky-dink, I like that word. That's the word for the day. Rinky-dink.
Rinky-dink.
Oh gosh.
Joke is gonna have a channel or a command in his channel now. Word of the day.
Well,
yep,
good.
I'm going to keep changing that. It's going to be word of the day, and today's word is rinky-dink.
That's a good idea, actually. I love that, rinky-dink. But, no, really, I was really thankful to have them on. General Andrews, you know, who is actually going to be, this Thursday, playing in AGDQ. With him and Posty both, are both going to have back-to-back segments. So that's actually really exciting. And then Crankage has a game coming out, who's a Steam game partner. Steam game developer partner. Words, English is hard, forgive me.
I mean, Jug's juggling them. Yeah.
English and bad English. English is my second language.
Right, that's right. But yeah, so I was really fortunate to have them. And my podcast, I do it in a Joe Rogan kind of teach me style. Where I bring people on that I feel have an expertise or a mastery at something, and I could learn from them. So General Andrews was, of course, speedrunning, and then the other name that you brought up, like Crankage, was, of course, game design and video game development. But I've also had somebody that is talk to me about hacking. I had someone talk to me about rhythm games like DDR. I had someone talk to me about pixel art. I mean, you know, I feel like the whole point is that if I feel like you can teach me something, teach me, like.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a really good outtake to have, is that anything that you can learn, build your skills up on it.
Exactly.
Because otherwise you'll end up rinky-dinking it all. Sorry, I had to do it. It's word of the day. Rinky-dink.
It is.
I love it. I love it.
So, Chiz, do you have any special talents at all?
Oh goodness. I guess this is supposed to be me tooting my own horn, so I should probably not be humble.
Don't be. I mean, who's ever humble?
What? I'm the most amazingly humble person you'll ever know.
You couldn't even say that with their straight face.
But no, really. Really the only thing I feel like I'm not good at is sports. And that's even like blurred lines because like I'm great at basketball, free throws. I like doing point guard and pickup games. But
go.
That's about it. I mean, I'm not real mini golf, but I sing, I play instruments.
You say mini golf, to me that's just normal golf.
He's already mini enough.
Well, I mean, right, you just gotta do the little waddle over to the holes, you know.
Right, I now know who my stalker is. She knows I waddle.
I mean, I think everybody does.
Oh, we've got 2 questions in chat as well.
So yeah, Anarchy DM wants to know, what is the most annoying person that comes into your stream?
Most annoying person, like most annoying type of person, because like I've got a couple. I've had, of course you have the trolls that are, what is it? Obviously, ridiculously, forwardly sexual. And then I have people like, listen, I get it. I'm a thick girl. Like, I got a little bit of heft on me. I get it. But I got people coming in talking about that because, you know, I'm not little skinny mini size 00 whatever. So somebody called me Miss Piggy at one point, and I laughed because I was like, Miss Piggy is fucking fabulous. I'm gonna be crying all the way to the bank, wiping my tears with these $100 bills. Like, yeah, that's gonna make me so offended. That's a compliment if I ever heard one.
Right.
Like,
Jareth asks, so do you feel women have a harder time in streaming, or just the opposite?
A little. Again, I feel that it's depending on what approach you're taking, right? If you want to be somebody that embraces their sexuality, by all means, you know, if that's content that you want, there's a market for it. I mean, 100% honest. But if you are taking an approach more like myself, that is focused more on the content creation and raunchy, dumb joke, then it's going to be harder, for sure. So being a woman, it just depends on really what you do, as shitty as that sounds. I mean, it's kind of like how we don't have much representation in the STEM fields, the science, technology, engineering, math, you know, the whole science and engineering fields. So not because we can't be, it's just because there's just not enough people choosing to do that because it's a harder field to progress in.
Yeah.
So Mary
Fernandez next.
Yeah, she wants to know, how did you get where you are today on Twitch, and any sacrifices you had to make, like time and money?
Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of sacrifices. There were many nights of tears and of hardships, and I definitely had to give up a lot to be where I am and doing what I'm doing. But this is kind of my passion, so I knew what I signed up for. So it's important to note that the sacrifices sucked, and it's not like I was I'm happy that it happened, but at the same time, it helped me become who I am, and I sort of anticipated it because anything worth having is not going to come easy. So.
Oh, I think everybody that's here, myself included, and Jeriel knows that streaming ain't easy.
No. It takes out a toll.
It's not just physically. Even though people just look at us as gamers, being not really a streamer, we're not streamers, we're content creators, because that's exactly what we're doing. It's not just physically demanding, it's also mentally and emotionally draining.
Yeah.
But what I will ask is the support that you've got, like your little family network. Do you think that if you didn't have them, that you'd be where you are now, or do you think you'd be further ahead?
Oh God, I absolutely. I kind of feel like a Miss America contestant on this. I think that
not
Canada,
just a pretty face.
See, Canada is the best economy that there ever was because they have a lot of maple syrup and mooses. Thank you. But no, my community is fantastic. I could not be half of anywhere without them. They are the reason I went to TwitchCon last year. So I will 100% forever be eternally grateful. I just hit over 700, which is exciting.
Oh wow, congrats.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, I know for some people that's nothing, but for me that's huge because I really didn't expect anything. Because I knew the path that I was taking. I was taking the content value path instead of the aesthetic path. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
So I never expected to go above 200 my first year. So the fact that I'm at 700, a year and some change later is super exciting. But all 700 people that have followed me, I couldn't have gotten here without. Truthfully.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are everything to us. It's you guys who help us make who we are today.
No, yeah, exactly. It's even a person that's a first-time viewer, they're just as valuable as
somebody that's
been there
since day one.
Let's say the entire stream. So what would you say to any new female streamer? What would you say if they were just starting out and they asked you, how do I go about it? What advice would you give them with the experience that you've had and the problems that go around Twitch? What advice would you give them?
Truthfully, I think one of the best pieces of advice that I could give is...
You love me! You really love me!
It's going to be a multiple part, but first part is have thick skin. Period. Regardless of what you do, someone's going to find something wrong with you. And you have to remember your own personal confidence throughout, which is why I was able, like I said, when somebody called me Miss Piggy. Normally, before I think I started streaming, I think I would have been like totally devastated and like so emotionally hurt. But since I've started streaming, like you have to build a fortitude around yourself and understand that, people are just going to find something wrong. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And so always have tough skin. Also, know what field you want to be in. So, do you want to go for the aesthetic field? Do you want to go for the comedy field? Do you want to be for art? Do you want to be for singing? Do you want to be for leather making? Whatever, right? Like, know your field. Make that your main main focus and priority. And expect trolls. I mean, that kind of goes into the thick skin, but even if they are trying to be flattering, and I use that term loosely, but even if they're trying to be flattering, I had one guy that wanted me to send him a picture of me and my bra for $2,000, and I was like, first off, that's stupid. I have bikini pictures on my Instagram. Secondly,
I'll just be like, all right, here you go. Here's a bikini picture. $2,000, bitch.
So, get out of here with that. But truthfully, anticipate the trolls and just
oh my god, fucking Rez.
laugh.
Right.
All right, so
2 questions. I'm gonna read the first one.
you fuck you. Of course, you're gonna read the first one because actually,
Oh my god, I see.
she already sees it. She already sees it, and she knows who it's by too.
Mary Fernandez says, "What upgrades have you made to your stream, and do you think it helped you grow faster?"
Absolutely. So one of the greatest upgrades that I've ever made was my green screen and my lights. So I have 2 softbox umbrella lights, and but it was a whole set. Anyway, blah blah blah. Lighting is so important. So important. Because nobody's gonna want to watch a stream if you are like half of your face isn't showing. People
Right.
want to see you, right? This is a production. This is your production, and so lights and green screen to be able to do different backgrounds and to have fun. Like I recently added what I call the gym face. If you guys watch The Office. And that's a scene that I use whenever I have like something really embarrassing happen to me in the game, like I die when I really shouldn't have, when there was no reason for me to die, or if something happens that I need to make a point, you know. So it's just basically a zoom in of my face, and I wouldn't be able to accomplish that without my green screen. So
Yeah.
that was definitely a big one. And then my camera is another also big one. A good quality camera, really. You don't need to have like pro camera. I
No.
have a Logitech C922.
Same as me.
Yeah, so I mean, that was like $100.
Yeah, my camera was $10 and it's 12 years old and it still works perfectly great.
You know what? Like, for sure.
Gaming Marathon wants to know, is green screen absolutely vital, you think? I'm mulling over it.
I think
See,
that,
I'd say it's not.
yeah, I mean, it's not, because then you think of people like Markiplier, right, who doesn't have a green screen.
Yep.
And he's doing just fine. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it has to be aesthetically
one-
pleasing.
Yeah, that one's. I suppose that's down to the content creator themselves because I know partnered streamers that don't have green screens. I know other streamers that don't have green screens. I've not always had a green screen. Depending where you're streaming. If you're obviously streaming in a busy household, I've got a wife and 4 kids, so my green screen's a must. Otherwise, you're going to see freaking little people running about all over the place. Apart from myself, obviously. But I suppose in that sense, a green screen could be classed as an upgrade to better enhance the stream, but not necessary.
Resident Nemesis says, do you think that Reinhardt sucks in Overwatch? LOL, have to troll Jug a little. Because as we all know, Jug loves the tanks.
Womp womp.
Bitch.
That's Rez, that's my G. You be
Yep.
nice to him. Although, Rez, you be nice to Juggy. Do I have to turn this stream around? So help me God, I will.
Please, yes, I got somebody on my side. I can no longer be trolled while Chiz are out.
I mean, I can still do it, so just saying.
Yeah, but mind you, Reinhardt is a little bitch because Rodok kicks his ass.
So guys, do we have any further questions for McChizzerton? Fellow podcast here as well. Good shit. Like the chemistry you all have here. Yo, thank you, gaming. Much
you.
appreciated.
Chemistry. I thought I thought it was on a game show.
Good answer, Steve.
Good answer, Steve. Oh my God. That's time.
Time.
We just need that sound now.
Right.
Resident Nemesis again. Do you think you should pigeon yourself into what's popular gaming-wise, or play what you want?
Yeah. So again, I feel like one of the more important things of streaming is that there's no such thing as black and white. If you like what's popular, great. But don't force yourself to like stuff that's popular. One of the things that I definitely notice is that the quality of my content tends to go down when I'm playing something I know is garbage, or I know I don't like. Right?
Yeah.
So, it's like if I were to try playing Fortnite. I fucking hate Fortnite. It's a great game for some people.
Yeah.
For some people, they love it, and I've come a long way, because before I would just completely bash Fortnite, but as humanity is, I'm evolving and growing, and so
Hey, growing. Less of that. People here.
I'm 5'4", okay? I understand. I'm a teeny tiny little thing, so.
I'm only 4 inches taller than you.
See? And if I wear heels, you're still taller than me, so you have nothing.
I mean, true. She's got a point, Chuck.
I like that. 4 inches, you have nothing. That could be taking a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
I mean, we could talk to Miss Juggy. We could see if we could wrap.
Oh, yeah. No, she stays over there. She is not coming down.
She is a variety streamer Pokemon. So she plays pretty much everything.
Yeah, I pretty much do everything. I was doing, like I said, recently I'm doing Banjo-Kazooie. I do a lot of Twitch things. I have a podcast as well called Today I Learned, which is on Castbox and on Spotify. I have, what else? I built a gingerbread house on stream. I decorated my house for Christmas on stream.
I remember those streams.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to think. Really, I just sort of play what I feel is appropriate and whatever I feel like. When I had my podcast guest, I played his game, Quiverdick's Terrible Tale for Terrible Children and Their Equally Terrible Parents, or something that. It's a mouthful, but hilarious.
Okay, so she is my type of streamer, yes. So do we have any more questions for McChizzerton, guys?
I got one.
Alright, go ahead.
Right. Being a streamer for a year, your goals, you obviously set goals. What do you take precedence over, your personal goals or goals for your channel and community?
They kind of intertwine. My personal goals, so I am moving to Orlando in August. So that's actually really going to be exciting for me. But I'm going
not
to Orlando.
California?
Well, I have to make my way. I got to take steps. So I have to do Orlando first, just because of school. So I finished my associates in the city I'm presently in, and so I'm gonna go take my bachelor's and finish that in Orlando. But my bachelor's is gonna be in film.
Okay.
So it's going to help out my stream. Plus, Orlando seems to have a larger Twitch streamer population, so I can network out there as well. I'd like to try and get P-word at some point soon, but that's ongoing struggle, I believe. But yeah, I mean, it's my personal goals and my stream goals tend to intertwine. I'm trying to sort of be more healthy for stream, because doing such a sedentary thing where I'm sitting down for 4, 5, 6 hours.
Yeah, it's.
So I'm trying to now be more healthy because of it. So it's helping my personal goals of wanting to look hot at the beach this summer, but it's also maintaining.
Bitch, you already look good. Shut up.
stop it. Thank you. But...
Right. Shall we just we'll move this camera out of the middle and we'll just move those two closer together?
I mean, I'm down. Anarchy says, "Do you play Raft and can you help me bully Juggy into playing it?"
I actually love playing Raft. I'm
Boom.
not even kidding.
Oh, you are screwed. He leaves. He leaves.
I'm just saying, I actually love Raft. Yeah.
Anarchy says, "Oh my God, play with me."
Sure, I'd love to. But yeah, I actually think it's great. Some of my best moments are from that stupid fucking shark that kept attacking my fucking Raft, because fuck the shark and fuck the bastard AI that it was programmed with to constantly attack my fucking Raft at any random fucking scale. Bullshit. I'm sorry. What was I saying? Oh.
All right, guys. So if nobody has any further questions, Chiz, this is a feel free moment to fucking sell yourself out.
Sure, absolutely. Okay. So, hi, my name is McChizzerton. Excuse me. Hi, my name is McChizzerton, or Chiz for short. If my stream is part of the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, I'm that cheesy. But I am a variety streamer. I know that's kind of a taboo topic that's on Twitter, but truthfully, I have really, I mean the word variety in the sense that I could be doing painting one day, I could be doing gingerbread house building, I could be doing singing, I don't know, I could be playing Banjo-Kazooie, I could be playing Smash, I could be doing Mario Party, I could be playing Overwatch. I mean, literally, sky's the fucking limit. Let's see, so my podcast is called Today I Learned, and it is a Joe Rogan style podcast as well, and it is on Spotify and CastBox. I stream almost every night except for Sunday and Tuesday guaranteed are my days off. And I will be streaming. I stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the time I usually go for, anywhere between 9 and 10. Sorry, I've got a lot of projects that I'm working on, guys.
Oh no, you're good.
I was just waiting for the.
I know, right? Just
start again.
I know. I've got a lot of projects.
for the long, like, 2-minute.
And then when I'm also working on my YouTube, I'm not doing it.
Almost made me spit my drink out.
Right.
Next time we'll just get a list and say, right, Chiz, do you do this? Is it a yes or a no?
Yes. Okay. Next list.
But no, I also let's see. I'm on every social media platform, including TikTok. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. All at McChizzerton.
What the hell is TikTok?
It's like Vine, but
cringy.
better.
A little bit cringy.
Old guy. No idea. I know Twitter. I know Facebook that I never use. The hell is TikTok?
Oh, you thought I looked familiar. Thank you. Oh, I'm excited to see that.
Right.
Like
now I'm feeling out of touch.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling out of touch. It's right, Musically.
Just
right.
rebranded.
Right.
I'm on TikTok every day.
Fair
See,
enough.
now I feel back up with little kids. I know. I now know what they know.
See, you're
TikTok
hip with
is
us
Musically.
again.
Yeah, I'm hip. I'm an old hipster.
But yeah, really, just search for me at McChizzerton on everything. So I have something on everything, I'm sure. So that's the best plug that I've got coming up for myself out of yeah, that's the best plug I've got for myself right now with everything.
I like how you stopped yourself thinking, there's more, and then it was like,
no.
Well, I mean, you heard my long list.
Yeah.
I had to try and find a cutoff point somewhere.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
no. Is there anything you want to ask either me or Jeriel? Preferably Jeriel, because he's yeah, he's a troll.
Let's see. I guess what inspired you guys to bring me on the podcast? This is a question for both of you.
oh, that's a great question.
I'll let Jeriel go first.
Of course you do.
Obviously.
Well, first off, we always want more. We want unique people on the stream, and I find you very unique. I love your streams. You have great positive energy, and we also, we want to get girls' perspectives as well. Because our first interview was MTG Snipes from the UK,
Okay.
and then I also want, I want people from around the world as well, just to experience like what they go through, how different it is for them to stream. Just a bunch of different people's opinions. So a lot of stuff is personality as well.
Okay.
Juggy?
I get that.
Juggy?
Oh wait, have I got to speak now?
Yeah, you do, little bitch.
I'm waiting for the prize. I won the last game, didn't I?
No, this ain't a game.
No. No, sorry, wrong one. Oh, the reason Jerry was talking to me about obviously who he wanted on and things like that, and when he mentioned your name, I was thinking like, well, wait there. I've played Overwatch with them. I've known them since, I believe it was. I think I got introduced you when I was in one of Shino's. Was it Shino?
No, it was Darian. Darian.
Darian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's how I found you, is through Darian.
Right, well, we owe it all to Darian.
I know, right?
See,
My rival.
why you don't ask me questions? My brain goes for a big fart. But it was from that point.
Isn't your brain already a big fart?
Hey. You don't troll me yet. You're supposed to be nice to me. But it was from that point, it was your outlook on the way you did things was unique to what I've seen in the coming up 2 years I've been on Twitch. And now I've watched all types of people. And when I watched yours, it was a whole different perspective and attitude to what I'd seen other female streamers do. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, wait there. This is unique. This is something people have to see. This is a whole different way to go about things, and you can see that you was enjoying it. So when Jeriel said that you were coming on here, I was like, oh, hell yeah, it's a female version of me.
That's right.
I don't think she's as insane as you are in the head.
I'm not insane. Really? My mother had me tested.
Really?
Not as mentally insane as Jug is. You're at least sane.
That's mental.
So he says.
Don't worry,
yes,
Juggy.
Yeah, no,
our kindred spirits have been calling. Our crazy brains. One day at TwitchCon, we will combine and chaos will ensue.
God help them. God help them. I know what it'll be. Chisel see me and she goes, "Hey, it's a wanker!"
Wanker! And then you have to call me back a cunt. I mean, like, that's really,
Yep.
Everybody's going to be stood there at TwitchCon like that here. The hell? I think we've got chance for another couple of questions if anybody in the chat wants to ask any one of us three. Yeah. Now is your time to ask any one of us a question.
Yep.
Preferably that one or that one.
Let's see. Pokemon Killer, thank you for following me on TikTok.
The stalker strikes again.
Hey, whatever. That's totally cool. Listen, a follow's a follow. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, especially if you recognize me.
Shut up, Juggy.
I'm just getting told to shut up. Jugget, are we gonna play Raft later today? I bet she is game 2. I don't own Raft yet.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
I know, right? It sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, that was the case. So, boom, I walked straight into that one, didn't I?
Well, if you guys don't have any further questions, Chiz, thank you for joining us on our podcast today.
Jared's got one.
Oh, so do you prefer Twitch or YouTube?
I absolutely prefer Twitch. I prefer Twitch just because of the live aspect on it. But I do like that YouTube I can do at my own pace.
Yeah.
So, but I've always done better in front of live audiences and live people and something that allows me to captivate an audience versus a pre-recorded. I mean, I'm okay pre-recorded, but I don't know. I like feeling the energy of the room and adjusting as is. Yeah. So Twitch will always be.
Clinic's got it.
Yep, exactly.
Dead people.
I'm not playing WoW Classic, Rez.
Yeah, I don't play WoW. So
I play WoW. Pally power. Like we say, pally power.
There, see? Rez, you have somebody to play WoW Classic with now.
Yep.
Oh, I multi-stream to both. Do you think I should move to Twitch full time?
I mean, are you affiliated? Because, like, that's the other question.
Yeah. If you're...
Is affiliated.
Because I know with affiliates, they kind of frown upon streaming to both platforms. I know once you're an established partner like Markiplier, Game Grumps, blah 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 blah, they literally don't.
The thing is, if you're affiliate, you can stream on different platforms. It's just you shouldn't be streaming at the same time on that same different platforms because Twitch frowns upon it about it. Because then essentially they could be losing money in. But anyways.
Right. I mean, right. There's a loophole, so you can. But it's just kind of.
I've heard people getting banned about it too.
Right. Twitch has been banning some people on some stupid shit, and at this point, it's just kind of like.
Yes, exactly, Cleric.
It's better to pick your home base, so to speak. I'm not saying don't go and expand on other platforms. Absolutely.
No, yeah.
You need to, as a content creator, if you want to get your stuff out there, if you want to be recognized, if you want to be known, you
marketing.
have to, right. Well, not even just marketing, but social media.
Yeah.
Engagement. I mean, blah, blah, buzzwords, Twitter, the Twitch streamer Twitter. But, no, really, though. And so, pick YouTube or Twitch as your primary base. Expand from there. And then if you want to live stream on YouTube later, maybe, I mean, think about it, or, you know, definitely take like clips of yourself, you know, don't do just clips of yourself. And I say that with the most love and reverence because people only want to see so many clips. They want original content. Like, I will give Ryjax actually a shout out here. I've been watching him.
Ryjax, yeah.
Yeah, he's been putting out some stuff on Twitter. And it's, you know, some of it's stream related, some of it's not. Most of it is, though. And so, but the point is that he's not just posting a bunch of clips and just calling it a day on that.
Yeah.
So, the best thing you can do.
I've watched Ryjax from early days.
So, I mean, that's definitely just kind of my opinion, is that if you're expanding as a content creator, find a home base. Yes, of course, embrace your social media. If you want to expand to other platforms, once you get a established following on one platform, i.e. your Twitch or YouTube, whichever you pick, then move on to the other platform, the vice versa. And diversify your fucking content.
Yeah.
Consider yourself told on that one.
Like, just saying. I'm tired of just the same shit. Please, give me some shit.
Well, just thanks again for joining us, guys. If you guys have not checked out McChizzerton yet, go check her out. She's an awesome streamer, a great supporter of both our channels. Fucking love this girl.
Oh, stop it. I love you guys more.
Again, just thank you for joining us. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much for having me. I am going to go have a cup of coffee.
You enjoy that
have a
cup.
Wonderful night,
Right.
afternoon, whatever this is. What are we? What day are we?
It's nighttime,
Exactly,
it's
right?
nighttime for me.
Okay, see, that's what I was thinking, because you're 5 hours ahead.
And then I'm 3 hours behind.
Right. Like, literally, that's the time zone conversions I have in my head right now, so.
Alright, Chiz, you have yourself a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.
Bye, Chiz. Alright, Jug. There we go. So, guys, so let's talk about a little bit of...
Shit. Oh, whoa, whoa.
I know, right?
Quick. Oh, it was fucking...
So let's talk a little bit about gaming news, guys. We haven't done that yet. Like, we decided we were gonna do gaming news as well. So first off, have you guys heard about this new Harry Potter game that's coming out? It's like Pokemon Go, but it's Harry Potter.
Yes, I've been playing it.
You
I've
have?
been playing it. Wizards Unite.
Yes. So it's a free-to-play game, and within the first 24 hours of it launched, it earned $300,000 in the first 24 hours. That's insane for a free-to-play game.
Yeah, but see, I'm British. I'm a cheap ass. I will not put money into it.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I wouldn't either, but still, $300,000. That's pretty freaking good. It's from Niantic, and all the stops are the same. Oh, is it really from Niantic?
Yeah. I've
Okay,
got
so
Pokemon
it's
Go,
literally
which
the
I've been
same.
playing, and Wizards Unite. Now I log out of Pokemon Go, and as soon as I go onto Wizards Unite, that same Pokestop that's outside my house is a freaking Wizard stop on Wizards Unite. So I'm like, I can just keep doing this. I don't have to leave my bloody house.
Well, there you go, dude. I mean, that's great. And then also, what do you guys think about the new Star Wars game that's coming out that is made by Respawn Entertainment? They're the same people who have created Apex Legends. Have you seen anything on it?
I've not seen anything on it. I don't think.
The gameplay actually looks pretty good. Not gonna lie.
But see, I'm always apprehensive.
Oh yeah, no, like
Your friend, no worries, Jared. It's because you're going into a movie. Now, I am a big sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, Farscape, all that type. Sci-fi, I love. So Star Wars, for me, it's what I grew up with as a little kid. From episode 4, 5, 6 to 1, 2, 3 and spin-offs.
also
I love the Star Wars. And the first Star Wars game I played was your Battlefront.
oh yeah, Battlefront
I
1 and
was-
2. Oof.
Yeah, I wasn't taken by them because...
Really? Well, which Battlefront? Are you talking about the original Battlefront or the new one? The new ones were
original.
okay. The new ones were in. But yeah, this one the ears are for resting you. Going to be a good game. Last Star Wars game was actually good. The last one was Battlefront 2, right? The new one. I heard
Yeah,
not so
the
great things about that
Battlefront
one because of E3
It's-
or not E3,
Yeah.
EA kind of messed with it. I think this one's
Yeah.
supposed to be a standalone like campaign, if I'm not mistaken. They could have multiplayer.
The fact that it's by the people that did Apex, and you look how well the people that did Apex have actually done
Yeah.
with that game. That's a free game. Now, if they're going to put into a game that's going to cost you standard price of, let's say, 50 quid or 80 bucks or whatever, if they're actually going to make it so a game costs, I can only imagine how it's going to be. And the fact that it's Star Wars, I'm sold.
Yeah. Oh, and especially since Vader actually has a chance to appear in this game as well, because this takes place right after Rogue. So it takes place between Rogue and Episode 4. So Vader has a high chance of actually being in this game. So it goes. Yeah. It would go. I think it might even take place after Solo. So if you were to do like say combine at the movies, it'd go 1, 2, 3. What is it? Rogue, then Solo, and then. Because I didn't see Rogue or Solo, so I don't know.
I think.
Or is it Solo then Rogue?
I think the book.
Because I know they're right next to each other.
Yeah, but I think Solo's more like an origin of Han's.
Yeah, it's a Han Solo basically,
so
but it takes place.
A standalone.
Rogue happens between 3 and 4. Okay, so. But yeah, so it's going to take place between Rogue and then 4. This is where the game takes place. E Entertainment's already announced it.
Right, so if it comes between Rogue and 4, then there is a high chance that Darth Vader will be in it.
Yes.
Because obviously Darth Vader was born at the end of
3.
At the end of Episode 3. Darth Vader was then born. He became Darth Vader at the end of 3, and then obviously Rogue is in between, slotting in between, and then obviously 4 is where it's all about Darth Vader.
Yes.
And Luke Skywalker. So if it comes between there, they could fit Darth Vader in there.
Yes, they can. Here, let me show you guys a quick trailer of what it looks like if you guys have not seen it. It's actually a really good trailer, and they actually do have gameplay out now. So let's go ahead and get OBS to capture this desktop right here for you guys. It's a really great trailer.
Wasn't always like this. But now.
Did I not switch it? Did I not switch it? That's my bad. It didn't switch over. Let me redo that for you guys. I don't know why it's not switching over on OBS.
Technical issues.
Oh, you know why it's not switching over? Because of this. There you go. Now we can replay it.
Don't stand out. Accept the past. Trust no one. The galaxy's changed. Look out! Whatever you do, don't reach within. Don't stand out. Accept the past.
Execute Order 66.
Trust no one.
You know what? Yeah.
Trust only in the Force.
It looks really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm sold.
Yeah, right? Yo, what's up, Devil Tears? And now, yeah, it's coming out in November 15. And they actually, I believe they have gameplay of it now. Let's see if we'll show you a quick quick gameplay of it as well. There should be a few minute gameplay somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Gameplay demo. Yeah.
Sometime now,
We'll-
there's
we'll-
been a lot of interest around a brand new Star Wars title.
Actually,
that
can we
recently
find one
announced
without
it-
commentary like that? Was this the one? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Show you guys a little bit of this.
Have not made the trip to Galaxy's Edge down at Disneyland to
Let's,
build a lightsaber.
Let's skip some of this
But I can hold out a little longer because we've got Star Wars.
because we don't want to see this.
Early in the game, he gets outed, and
No, I just want to see the gameplay of it.
Exactly.
as an enemy of the state. And
Is there?
Okay, yeah.
Look, I mean, look how good it looks already.
Wait a minute.
Even though these guys won't shut up.
Gameplay.
functions that will really help Cal out when he's out in these like savage planets.
We can see here we got a beautiful 3D map. Tell you what's going on.
Yeah, that's Metroid inspired. Our
Okay.
level design in the game is Metroidvania.
Oh wow.
So we looked at the map from Metroid.
Yeah.
Very
This
closely.
looks
Gameplay itself.
Engineer it in Star Wars way.
Now I want to talk about the philosophy for the
Really
combat in
good.
this game and what do you do to make encounters?
Yeah,
What do you want
I'm
it to feel
sold
like?
on it.
Powerful.
Powerful.
But we also want it to be grounded. We don't.
That is just-
You are a Jedi. I think we're looking at the original trilogy the most for what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Look how cool that looks
And
too.
like I said, we want it to
Right
be
there.
grounded. It is a video
I
game,
don't
so
care.
he's gonna do
You
things
get
that
to-
are more powerful than you see in
You
the
get to put a
movies.
lightsaber through people.
He might
Right.
not seem as over the top as some of the other lightsaber Star Wars games we've seen in the past.
Yeah,
I've seen a
that is
few
just.
abilities
I don't
that
care.
tell
what
This
you
is
say,
like
that looks
really good.
Well, he's just able to throw his lightsaber and return it like a boomerang.
Now here's stopping time.
This is force slow.
Okay.
And here's force.
Oh, he's
pull.
got Darth Vader's
Just run away
saber
from it,
toss.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
He then is able to throw him back into the lightsaber bolt while it's still frozen in the air.
Now, when I was watching your EA play stream, we kept getting skill points, but we never saw
Definitely,
the
yeah.
skill tree.
I'm-
Tell me
Yeah,
about the
it's like really good. And I'm excited for it to come out.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, that's coming out in November
Behind the
15th. Is there anything else you want to talk about in today's podcast, Jug?
Why do you ask me questions like this? My brain goes.
I mean, I gotta put you on the spot, man. Gotta put you on the spot. I mean,
I think. Oh, wait there. Snipes has got a question.
oh, go ahead, Snipes. Where's the chroma now, Jug?
Roman out, Jug.
When is the live stream pole
Use the
dance?
live stream pole dance. That will be when I can knit fog.
But yeah, guys,
Me on a pole, it won't hold me.
if you guys don't have any further questions for us, I think we're gonna end the podcast here, and we're gonna let Jug go ahead and go to his regular streaming time. What are you gonna be playing for?
Just told me.
What are you gonna be playing for us today?
Well, we were supposed to start at 6, so it's going to be looking like we're starting at around 8 o'clock now.
Yeah,
Maybe
good.
just after, because I've got to set things up, make sure kids are around. So we're going to be playing. I'll probably just jump straight into Dead by Daylight. If Snipes is up for joining as well, we'll be doing some Swift.
All right. Well, I probably won't be joining you today due to the fact I do have a lot of stuff to do after this podcast, but I will be lurking in your stream.
Right here. Well, as always, Jeriel, it has been a pleasure.
Oh, it has
And,
been.
we will be back again next week.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, I get the day off. I will. Once I get my schedule, I will definitely post in the Discord.
Yeah.
And the jobs are
so
going
if you just
crazy
let me
right
know,
now.
We can decide. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can decide when the next one will be. It will be on a Monday.
Even
there might be a couple of weeks.
yeah. I mean, I think even if we miss a Monday, the next day off, we could probably even do that then, if you're down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down. As long as we get one a week, then
Yeah.
I suppose.
Alright,
And
so-
just arrange it for when you've got a day off.
Yeah. So guys, the next podcast will be on Jug's channel as we are doing different weeks. His channel, he's taking the evens, I'm taking the odds. Right? No. Right? No. I'm taking the evens, he's taking the odds. Everyone's saying Raft. Everybody wants you to play Raft.
Yep.
But anyways, guys, we love having you guys here. We went a little bit longer for this podcast. You guys wanted to go a little bit longer podcast, so we delivered just a little bit.
we run out of things to talk about.
Exactly.
We don't know what we're doing. We're just bloody winging it.
So yeah, we've been winging it for a while. I think next time though we should actually have some stuff to talk about.
Please tell Judge to check his phone. I'm gonna have to check it. Let it go.
But anyways, guys, we appreciate all of you, and we will see you guys. Well, Jug will see you guys in a little bit. And
I'll be setting up, and I'm gonna hide from you all.
Yep. Anyways, guys, we love you guys. Thank you all for joining us on this podcast for episode 2. For those of you who are watching on YouTube right now, if you missed the podcast, it is going up as soon as I just put it in Sony Vegas, edit a little bit, and render it. And then episode 2 of my Zelda 3 Heart Permadeath Challenge will be going up today as well. That's all fully edited and everything. So if you guys have not seen any of that, they'll be up there. Anyways, guys, we love you guys. We really do. Anything else to say, Jug? Alright, later, guys.
That's it. Catch you later, guys.
Alright, catch you later, guys.